welcome back to my building series. Um, for some reason I made a mistake recording the last time, so I made a lot of progress already in the city. I created more of specializations for the cities. For example, our mountain village has really grown into a tourist destination. We created a cable cart line going from the tourist city to the commercial district of Anaheim. Anaheim is really the educational powerhouse of the region, and Parkstad will become more of a leisure place that people can relax, and Visheim is more of an industrial place. Blastad and especially Blastad. Blastad is just some coastal village, nothing too special yet. I have to think about the destination for it. But Otterheim is really going to be a tourist destination, as you can tell. It's becoming a real tourist destination. I created another passenger terminal, and let me see if I can get it to brighten up a little bit, because it's a little bit annoying. Because I think it's starting to become morning or something. Well, anyway, Otterheim is going to be more of a tourist destination. I'm also using two more mods. It's the relight mod to make the lighting a little bit more realistic, and I also use the move it mod now, but I'm still quite new with it, so I'll be not using it that much for a while, unless I'll get really good at it, and I'll get really comfortable with it. For now, I'm not gonna use it that much, only when I need it. Well, that's what basically happened. So the cities grew a little bit around the coast, especially, and we're gonna expand on it. So I was busy with Otterheim. Otterheim is our new tourist destination. It's a beautiful location. I created this tourist spot here. There used to be some trash. What's this thing called again? Recycle center was placed here, and it was a little bit not looking so great. So I decided to remove it and to make it more of a tourist destination, this place. I already created some zoo and accompanied with a few commercial buildings around it. They're actually hotels, but but now I want to make a bigger park. This is going to be the zoo, and I want to create a real zoo here, and then probably I'm going to remove this temporary zoo. There's a bus stop here, really close by, for both sides. So let's be smart and put it quite close to the main gate to the bus stop. I'll create a fence around it, if things will be okay. Space is already occupied, so then I'll put it here, just to give like some kind of border to my zoo. It's not going to be a really big zoo, as you can tell. What if I turn it on now? Maybe it will make it light. I don't know. So basically this is the brightest it gets. I think I'll change some lighting, because this is too dark for me. This is really a little bit ugly looking. I'm sorry, but I'm figuring out what I want to do here. I'll keep it like this because the other one is so blurry, it's also annoying. Okay, so we'll create a park here. It's gonna be a small zoo. Let's see what we can create here. Some walking path going around. Trampoline park. We're now in the city park, but I need to have a zoo, so I'm at the wrong place. So I'll make a moose enclosure, if that will fit. Remove this fence here. Just cannot see what I'm doing almost if I don't have this view. Zoo Plaza. What do we have here? Bison enclosure. Create something like that here. Insect and reptile house. It can be connected by the road, hopefully. Connected to the main road. Oh, it needs water. Just for good measures. It's a little bit of a weird system. It's like you have roads around this place, but it's hard to get it laid out nicely. Main gate. I want to have my moose and reindeer thing. It's like something that I want to have because we're in Scandinavia. I think it's important to have one. That's my humble opinion. You see, now you have like these double roads and it's ugly like hell and annoying like hell. But for now we have to live with it. So not much you can do about it, I'm afraid. So you can visit the moose just like that. And we'll have another, let's see, what is this, a zoo cafe. That will bring some money probably. A souvenir shop is a great idea to have at the entrance. Some restrooms. It's a small zoo. It's a small little zoo, but it does the job. That's what is most important. Oh, great! It fits like a glove here. That's nice. An antelope enclosure. It doesn't fit, and not so crazy about how it looked. I think I'll make some kind of pathway that goes like this. Let's see how successful we can make this park. It should be a money fountain, sooner or later. Zoo Plaza. I think that will also increase the value of the zoo. Should get water. Giraffe enclosure. Monkey. Well, let's think we can put the monkeys here. I think that should be alright for now. Zoo benches. Oh, that's like really detailing. Some sign. I think that would be a nice idea. We'll place a sign. We cannot put it on the actual road. That's interesting. We could put it here. Yeah, should look alright. one more souvenir shop when people are walking like this. No, I think it's overkill. We'll keep it like this. We'll put a fence around this. And let's see how successful it will become. Let's keep it like this. I'll give it some more space for future expansions, even though it's not gonna expand that much. In no regard. A different fence, so I want to keep it consistent. The main gate is probably from something else. Park main gate. Probably maybe it's not even a zoo main gate. Yeah, it's a different one. I think I'll replace this here. I like consistency, so I'm sorry, I have to redo this part a little bit. Okay. The zoo main gate. This is a small main gate. Well, it doesn't take too much space, so why the hell not? We'll go like that. Let's see what we have here still. This is the restroom, so some cafe. Souvenir shop. Restrooms. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, let's see how this will go then. Close it up. Make it look a little bit straight here. Yeah, that's much better. Alrighty. Actually, would like to have this just commercial. I don't want to have it. I don't want to have any hotels here. Hey, that's not one. That's not what I wanted. Just want to keep it normal. I want to have some normal shops there, so that people can make some money off of this zoo. Can make something here actually. Moose and reindeer we already have. Birdhouse we also. Let me check what we have here. Birdhouse, moose and reindeer, birdhouse, antelope, monkey, bison. Let's see, we can add something that we don't have yet. Elephant. It works like this, but it doesn't go like that. Okay. Oh. That will give some class to our place here. It's a little bit of a weird park. I'm not sure if I like how this goes here. Maybe I'll try to use. Okay. Because this is the entrance here, I believe. It seems like people are. No, I'll take a look later. Okay. Now I want to see how Fishheim is doing. This little industrial city. I created a high-rise neighborhood for my workers to work at, because it needed some workers. It still needs workers, but yeah, for now this should be alright. Maybe I'll make another high-rise neighborhood here. Yeah, I'll plan out some high-rise neighborhood here. This is gonna be more of an industrial city, so I think that's only a good idea. That's only logical then. But I think I'll put it here. It's just more logical with the road layout. So I'll remove this guy and I'll put it there. Two houses had to go there, but for the better. It was for a good cause. Let's see how the terrain is here actually. Terrain, where are you? Districts. Where's terrain? Okay, well, it's a pyramid for terrain heights. That's interesting. It was a little bit too far, so create this guideline here. And then we can. I think I'll keep this part like that. This road different, and I'm gonna make two different types of neighborhoods. One is gonna be a high-rise neighborhood, another one will be a bit of both. So let's just designate things a little bit. This is gonna be low-rise. Here we're gonna have some high-rise. This will be low-rise here. This little part will be high-rise, and this will be all high-rise here, this area, with lots of trees in the middle. I think that look cool. Unfortunately, you cannot place parks in the middle of nowhere anymore, like you could in SimCity. SimCity 3000, I believe you could just put them in the middle and then build houses around it. That's unfortunate, because I like to put parks in the middle like that. Now you always have to put a park somewhere in the middle of or at a road, and it's a little bit not the way I like it, but we'll have to live with it, I think. Small park. It's just a little too big for a small park. Small playground. Park with trees. Oh, but it's really big. Playground. It's a good. I think that's a good place for a playground. Bouncy castle park. No. I think I'll create some little park here. Cool. It will be visited by the people here and the people here, so that's great. How many schools do we have? We have 2 schools. We'll see how that will work out. Already made water, so we can make them build. I also removed the ugliness around the parks. It's like some mod that you can use, and it will remove the borders around the park, and that because it looks so unrealistic, it's annoying a little bit. Also, I had like a lot of cars that were driving from the freeway here towards this little village. What is it again? Blastad. They took the shortest route, of course, through this neighborhood, and that's not something you want. I made them. There's a restriction here on cars. Only buses and such can drive here, and police cars. So they have to drive like this, and that's better than through this whole neighborhood. I see that there's trash problem. I'll try to solve it. Can create one more, two more. Should fix it. Yeah, the residential demand is a little bit low, so it will take a moment for Fishheim to grow further. We can create some hotels and stuff here because there's a big demand for it. Well, it is commercial, so whoa, it's quite a big ship, or it's just a normal ship, whatever, I don't know. So we can create all kinds of cool hotels alongside this road. I think that we can make a direct walking connection, a pedestrian connection here, from there to there, obviously. Don't want to have one with trees like the other one. Make it go alongside. Oh no, that's not what I want. I want to have more. That it makes turns like this. Can I have a fuel like that? I'm gonna place it like that alongside this hill. Hopefully this will look alright. It seems like it. Yeah, this is quite good. So people can walk now from this place to there and vice versa. There's no bus going to it, and I'm not sure if I should, because otherwise it'll get too much. But I'm still gonna do it. We'll see how the bus line will like it later. We can analyze it. It will go like this, and this will go like that. Don't think it will matter so much. It will improve on the whole vibe of the tourism vibe. So hopefully some cool hotels will be built around this luxury hotel. There are lots of visitors. Oh, lots. I'm actually not sure what the maximum is of this thing, but maybe you can make a garbage disposal road that will go a little bit further to here. We don't have a garbage disposal going on here, no. It will go underneath the bridge here. Oh, just a normal road like this. Underneath the bridge, tucked away from normal life. Hidden away. And then it's like some little bit of a descent road that will go like that, and then we'll put two disposal areas here. Like that, some water. Oh, that's like the weirdest connection ever. It's not even a connection, obviously, but so no more problems with garbage disposal, hopefully. Well, there's not a real demand for tourism then anymore. It seems it's like a little bit don't actually have to make this part tourism either. We'll see. We'll create some office district then at Anaheim. Unlike in American cities, in European cities, or even Scandinavian cities are of course also European. We don't tear down the old parts of the city and create some office area there, like in America and in Chicago and everywhere. Actually in Europe, it's more custom to build office parks, at least as far as I know in Holland, at the edges of the city, unless unless there's a lot of space for it more central in the city, but it's quite a usual occurring thing in Holland, and I think also in Europe mostly, especially the cities that have some preserved historical center. We can expand on this place here, even though it's not so great looking. I'm thinking we could create a office park that will go towards the hick town. Or we can expand on this area, make this a little bit more important. Yeah, why not? I think I like this better. Is there actually a bus line also connecting here, or no, there isn't really. I think I'll relay the bus route a little bit. Create it like this, going like that. So this will be an impulse to the office area for sure, because now people can easily commute to their office job, which is nice. But still, it's a low density area, so this is all gonna go. It's gonna go where the sun isn't shining. I'm a really talented singer, as you can tell. I'm gonna expand on this route a little bit. Until there at least. No, it's alright if that is breaking now. Telling to myself. Well, this will be a interesting yet efficient office park. Well, it's not gonna be that interesting, but it's just a normal office park. Maybe we can actually do the bus line a little bit like that. That will actually go into the, with a little entrance, with a little thing going on here. Okay, that's fine. How's the this part of the city is a little bit badly protected from from thieves, it seems, but it suffices. There's no fire protection. Just some parks would be nice to have. Maybe an actual small big ass park we can put here. We'll go here to the park and then also go and shop around and whatever. Could be nice. So let's fill this stuff up here. It's better to paint. It's just so tedious to click all these little blocks. Let me see, I'm gonna do it like that. This area will be create one more office building here. No, I don't want to do it here. Maybe I'll do something with this road later on. Probably I'm gonna intensify this neighborhood here a little bit now with some more apartments. But for now I'm gonna hit play and let's see how this will play out. How's the school quality going? It's not that great. Let's see how the capacity is of the schools. 300. Oh, I also have some limits on my budgets that is not necessary anymore. Just gonna put this in the middle again. 100. We're making enough money now, so road maintenance. Put that again on normal. Yeah. What else? Shipping. What the hell is this? Harbors and ferry depots can support more ships with bigger budgets. So let's see what that will do. I didn't do anything else, I believe. Didn't touch the industry. I'll keep it for like that for now. I'll raise it a little bit. I'll make it 7%. Because I'm not a big fan of industry anyway. I did what I wanted at that Torstad, to give it some impulse there. So, but I think Torstad has developed enough for now. There's a little bit of a space problem. There's not so much space. Oh, there's now a real huge demand for residential homes, which is nice. I'll just pretend, or I'll just I think I'll just renovate this whole neighborhood. That's also something that urban planners do a lot. It's like, yeah, we're gonna renovate a neighborhood, and then it's just another word for saying that we're gonna tear it down. And we're gonna intensify with more houses so that we can make more money per on the ground that we acquired. So it doesn't always mean something good if for the skyline it would be nice if we could make some apartment buildings around here. We can go like this. I'll take this strip here and this here. So this will be apartment buildings. Okay, this should be normal. It's like the older part of the. Maybe I'll use some different building type later on to distinguish that this is more of an older part of the city than the other parts. Okay, what else can we do? I think I'll just do this whole area here. I'm not gonna touch this because it's a little bit strange. I just made a new neighborhood. The neighborhood is relatively new, so that is subject to change maybe on a later stage, on a later moment. Actually, I think it's already almost time to start expanding this way. Or north. Maybe north is even a better idea. I think I'm gonna remove this strip actually. This is not necessary. It will be good for later on to build more houses. The industrial area is far enough away. Trash problem here. Maybe it's too far from everything here, so I'll remove two of them and I'll put them more closer to this little city. Even though I'm not too happy about it, it's just seems like they just don't know how to manage it. The trash guys. I'll try to put it here. I think that's a better location than near the water, because probably we want to build some apartments or something there later on. So here it goes. Those two will be placed there, as well as some water. It's little Manhattan. Getting really tired of this dark look. I was already tired of it in the beginning, but I have no idea what I should do about it. Just click Boreal and then let's see if I can get some sunshine going on here, because I'm falling asleep looking at it. There is a day and night cycle. No, there isn't. Well, now there will be. No, in that case I can just use the original lighting. Just it has more contrast to it and it's nicer. But it should turn lighter today. Let's see how the sun is acting. Sun is going higher in the sky, but it's so shady. I don't know how to explain. It's a busy life here on this region. Lots of boats are doing their stuff. So how is our little capital doing, with the emphasis on little? Let's see what our figures are saying now, what the numbers are. Anaheim has 11,000 inhabitants. The demand for housing already dropped, so 11,000, 8,000. Torstad is actually smaller, I think. Now they also have 8,000, but Blastad is smaller, yeah, 1,100. Well, this is stad means city, so 8,700. Well, there's a demand for industry. There's not that much space for this place. Let's see how are things going here. The building level of this terrain isn't so great. Let's see what we can do to improve it. Maybe some park. It's ridiculous, but it really helps. Probably the employees like to maybe dog park or something, playground, a small park. Okay, no, why not? Nah, it doesn't look. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense anyway, but at least do something that is manageable. Create some trees here, just for my own pleasure. Just a few. Those are real nice yellow trees. I'll create some trees here, I think. Yeah. So now it's dark again. Let's see if I turn up the day and night cycle. Turn it off. So this is the brightest it will get. Okay, well that's nice. So what else is going on here? Is there a lot of shit going on, or not that much? The fire station. Well, the fire coverage is poor. maybe you should put some fire station there instead of... I think it's not the right location. And then you can build some nice offices or, well, shops. They're office shops. So this is starting to look better. I think I know already what I can do with glass stuff. I'm gonna make like some really sustainable place from here. You can give it some kind of theme, I believe. Like city planning. Let's see, there's a building policy that you can take, or some residential specialization. Self-sufficient, so this will be the self-sufficient city or village. It's gonna be a gimmick, but like this. So everything will be torn down probably, or I'm not sure even. You can also do some other policies. Let's see. High-tech housing would be nice. High-rise ban would be also a nice idea. We don't need high buildings here. It's just a small cute place. This iconic building will have to go. It will go probably. Blastad is dying out, but it will build once more. It will build up again. This tourism district is really not. Oh, but I also didn't paint it. I'm an idiot. I was sure that I painted it already. Well, I'll do it and we'll see how long it will take for the tourism area to develop here. Can do it all the way like this. Because we can. It's always the answer to everything, because we can. Why do you do this? Well, because I can. Well, just to be sure of future proofing, I'm gonna create already some broader road here. What is this? Is elementary school? I'll place it a little bit to this side. I think that's smarter. Well, I had to sacrifice a few houses, but I think people will survive. I'll remove this here. I'll create low density housing here. Maybe we can create 1 or 2 apartments here still. It's like a nice breath of fresh air. I don't want to say that, but it's a nice flow between 2 types of buildings. Still, I'm annoyed that you cannot use these as mixed buildings. Maybe there's a mod that will allow you to, so that you have commercial as well as residential in one building. Let's see how the traffic is going. Probably there's some little problems starting to act up here. You can see that here there's already like some little stress point. I think we can make this little part already double laned. I think that's a smart idea. Just like here. It will relieve shit a little bit already. Just a little bit. And here as well. Maybe I'll keep this part like that. So how's our animal park doing? Park info. Well, maintenance is... Total visitors, well, it's not too bad. We're at 600. ticket price, we can make it cheaper and we'll have even more people going. We'll make it 5, well, let's say sim euros or whatever. Make it nice and not sure what the original price was. I'll make it $7. It's doing quite well, which is nice. So let's see what else. This is also getting a little bit stressful here, this road. But it's nice to see that it's still flowing, even though it's a single-laned road still. But it's future-proof. This part is getting stuck now a little bit. Let's see if I can do something about that. No, this school building is in the way a little bit. Let's see if I can move it. I'll put it here for now, because I can. Yeah, I'm gonna sacrifice the buildings alongside the river for some cooler looking road. Well, we'll see what happens. If it looks shitty, then I'll just do it again. Make a double-laned road going on this freeway. Let's see. I think that's necessary here. So create a double-laned freeway. This is two-lane highway, so you have two different two-way highway, two-lane highway. So this will be the highway going to this area. And then I'll create a road that will allow you to go. I think this is quite what this is a good idea. There are a lot of people that go through this side of the road and then onto the yeah, so I have to expand on this part of the road structure because there's a lot of traffic going from the freeway up to this this commercial area, so it's always smart to make it a double-laned road there. Actually, I think I'll make a double. Axis should be double. Let's see. Hey, what's going on? Why is it that I cannot? This is interesting. Yeah, there it went. I cannot click on this here. Yeah, there it goes. So let's make them only go to the right, or straight, or to the left. Well, actually, the whole idea of this road is now being killed a little bit, because this used to be a one-lane road. I'm just thinking about it now. So. So this concept has been screwed up a little bit now. I made a one-lane road that would go around like this until here, and then it would go like that. Well, what I can do is change it back. I think I'll change it back to this one-lane road, but I will make an exit with lots of lanes. Maybe it's a little bit of an overkill, but it's think it's a good idea to do. Because it's better than to have a big traffic congestion. It's a little bit better, but it's still not flowing as well as I would like it to flow, but it's nothing too terrible. Same goes for this part. I can make this should be a double lane road for sure. It's nice that I already did the preparations, that I don't have to completely tear down any houses for the most part. So that's really a good idea, I think. Let's see, these are a lot of traffic lights. Maybe we can also start making roundabouts. Personally, I'm not a real big fan of roundabouts, but they can be useful. But since we're already in a city that has buildings around it, I feel a little bit objected to just remove them and to create roundabouts. Maybe I will at some tight spots that but other than that, I would like to avoid making roundabouts at places that you need to tear down things. But we'll have to see. So there's no real traffic problem going on here anymore. I mean, from this side at least. Let me see the traffic mod, because I don't think they're acting so intelligent. The traffic manager. Traffic manager gameplay. Enable advanced AI lane selection. Let them be a little bit smarter. More realistic parking. Fine. Prevent unnecessary transfers at public transport station. Oh, okay. This disables despawning. Why not? Reckless driving. I'll make that minor complaints, why not? Road condition has a bigger impact on vehicle speed. Well, okay, fine. So let's see how smart our sims are becoming now. I already can tell that they're using more of the lanes. But I use this mod a lot, so I know what to expect. But it should improve the efficiency of this quite a bit. I think maybe I'll change this up as well. Ooh, there's quite a traffic going on here. Oh. This is just not enough space for all of this. What should I do here? What can we do? This is going on alright, but this part is like really horrid. I think I'll let them go here. So I'm gonna move this here. Then I'm gonna make the exit a little bit further. It's a 2-lane highway. Space already occupied. Yeah. Sure thing. In the worst case, I can make it like multiple lane roads that will connect with those roads. I'll remove this little power line and make a bypass. Yeah, that's much better. I'll do it already. I think it's necessary. I would like to see I know that in the mods that you can get. Oh, this looks a little bit wishful thing. It doesn't look so great here. Let's see. Close. I have the move it tool, so I could also play around with that, but I don't think it's so necessary yet. Let's connect this. Go down like that. Yeah, baby, that's much better. You can create it, make it like this. This will be 3. Then it's 4 lane, and this is actually 5. So how many lanes is this? 6 lane, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Yeah, but it's overkill. We'll keep it a 4 lane for now, because there are only 2 lanes there and 2 lanes there. So this should really solve our little problem that we're having for now. I think I'll start with creating a tunnel, or now I'll create a bridge that will go over this part. This road. Hopefully it will look decent. I'm quite hopeful that I can adjust these things. Oh crap, that's the wrong one. But yeah, shit happens. Oh, but it's just so dark. I can almost not tell anything here. Now I'm gonna make it easier on myself and just create a tunnel. Let's see if I can do that without making it look too terrible. Just curious how this will look. It's like a roller coaster dash really steep down like that. It might be smarter for me to make a road tunnel instead of this will be the tunnel, and I'll just let the railroad go over it. Oh, it's still making a tunnel. How does this look here? Oh, what the... What's going on? That's not what I wanted. So, create this. So we'll have it, it's like back to the old situation, but now I'm gonna make a road that will dive underneath the railway track, like so. Unfortunately, there's not enough space for it to come up again. Now there is. Yeah, that looks quite smooth. I'm also gonna do something about this road here, because I'm not feeling it anymore. Probably I'm gonna create it like that. That it will go to the right of this road here. Something like this. Nah, this angle is terrible. More like this. That's a lot better. Let's see how the power wires are. I did it quite clean, actually, which is nice. So create a little bit more of a road here. It's just for visual. Just looks better. So maybe yeah, I think it's starting to become, it's time to connect the city also to the railway. Why the hell not? I can create some train station here. But then I'll have to sacrifice a lot. Well, all for the greater good. Train station is really important. Yeah, I'm going along with it. This will be like some transport hub here for pedestrians. So the offices, they are relocated, I guess. A little bit more to the left, to the right. And then we'll try to connect it up with, oh darn it. So what I was hoping to do. We'll make a tunnel system. Let's see where we are. We need to connect it with this railroad. The best thing we can do is to go underneath this whole road complex and then to pop up here. And then go alongside this road. This will be working really great, I think. Oh yeah, this is nice. It looks, it's quite okay. It looks like it's parallel to each other. Let's see, I can use the move it tool to make it adjust it a little bit here. Like that, and then like this part here. That looks quite straight. Then we'll connect the train station. It's not going to be an end station. It's going to continue further. Then we have to make another tunnel that will go underneath this the storm here. And we'll connect it up with this part. Yeah. Well, that will be all for now, I think. Let's see how I want to relocate the bus stop a little bit, that people don't have to walk that far. We'll put it between the cable cart station and the train station. We can make a taxi hub here as well. We have to make a depot for obvious reasons. Hope this isn't some serious error. Let's save to be sure. Save game. I'm not sure what episode number this is, I have to check it. Episode XXX. Because I'm losing the count a little bit. I've made so many. Alright, well, it doesn't seem to be too much of a serious problem. I wanted to make my taxi depot. Create it here. It's not that important where to put it. It's just a depot for cars to. We'll put it. What is a smart idea? Let's put it here. It's that area anyway. The whole industrial train is not doing so well right now. So let's create a taxi depot here. And this is taxi stand. Create a taxi stand maybe also at the university or something if there's place. Maybe, yeah, perfect. At the other side of this forest or this park here. Also at this, maybe people go by taxi to work. Does that make sense? I'm not so sure, but we can try. And also this place here, because it's getting quite busy now for people to commute. So let's see if it will have an impact or not. Put it there. Maybe also make a taxi depot that will go to this park. You can still put it there. I think I'll just put it there, and I'll put it here. People can walk for 2 meters. It's not so far to go from there to there. Can make it. Oh, there's one little hotel-ish building built and something else. It's not going that fast yet here. Make a depot at the water. Let's see if how that looks. Oh, it looks interesting. Can make a taxi depot actually, or a taxi stand as well. Also one here. It's nice to have this spacing out here. And we can do one at the leisure area where people will go to visit all kinds of entertaining things here. So we can do it at the beginning of it. Maybe, nah, too much maybe. Nah, we'll put there one there. And maybe at our tourist village in the mountains. Create a taxi depot somewhere here. Taxi stand, excuse me. I'll sacrifice. No, we don't need to sacrifice anything. People can walk for a few meters. So, there's a lot of dead people. Maybe 1 or 2 crematories. I don't care about the chirp. Look, don't care about the cheap chirper at all. So a few more crematories. That's an important thing. We'll have one here. We'll make people happy. Maybe one. How many do we have? Like 1 more. I think I'll make. Create one here in the industrial terrain. Maybe it will give some kind of. And maybe one that's the one that isn't doing so well anymore. It's all kinds of positive influences that will make the park level up quicker. There's something going on here that maybe it's traffic. No. It's still quite red. Maybe it is time for me to create some more roundabouts, but I really would prefer not to. The flow is not too terrible here, but I'll just create some triple lane road here from the freeway. Let's see how that will do. How that will do. That was a power line that went. Yeah, and that's important because it's supplying my mountain villages. It's really getting busy here. I think I'll make this the biggest road I can make. It's just a really big, busy piece here of road. I actually think this part is not necessary so much. Create a double lane road going there. Maybe this should be enough already. this road is also extremely busy, of course, because of the train station. I think I'll create a one-way system here that will go like this. Hopefully it will not upset the bus system like we had one time. It completely crashed out my my game. Seems like it's not too terrible. I have to fix it. Oh, it's already found a better way. Let's see, it goes like this and then it goes like that. I'm kind of confused here. Oh, it's going like from here, it's going like this, and then it's going like that. Yeah, now it makes sense to me. So the road is going like this, and then like that. Okay, I'll make one or two more bus stops. Maybe I'll make 2 bus stops on this side of the road as well. It cannot hurt. I think the traffic flow is a lot better making this roundabout system. Everything is way better. Oh, it's starting to become quite a busy city, Anaheim, especially the office area. I'll upgrade this road as well. Make this all 3-lane. If it isn't already. It's not allowing me to make a triple lane road here, which is unfortunate. Hopefully I can do it like this without too much hassle. Let's delete this part here. Should be alright. Ah, shit. This is not really fortunate. There's nothing going on here anyway, so that's good. Some roads going up here. Yeah, this is working out quite okay. Well, it's a busy city. He can never completely eradicate all the red from the. What I can do is to analyze where all these people are heading to, where they're from. I believe you can just click on a car or something. Returning to facility. Okay, and then it's just stopping or something. It's all going to this place here for the most part. It's really attracting a lot of traffic. Maybe we can make an extra road going from. No, that would look like. Whoop. For now, I'll keep it like this. Let's see how Anaheim is. It's at 14,000 now inhabitants. There's an actual nice office district now. Will look cool from a distance. Probably phase 2 will be to make some flat buildings here to intensify the city a little bit. What's going on here? These are also apartments. Yeah. It's the old center. So I'll fly by Anaheim. And we'll look at the weak little boreal sun. That doesn't give much light. Oh look, there's like our little hotel strip. Looks a little bit weird, actually, to be honest. Sure, this is water or it's like some park. It doesn't really feel like a park here. Maybe I'll create some additional road that will go from here to there, so people can walk around on it. Let's make it a little bit more of a winding road. We'll have one road connecting here. It's like a park roads, like that. Create some nice trees. Let's tree it up. It's gonna be like some foresting. It's like some little central park almost. I think it looks quite nice. We're not there yet, but we're certainly getting there. So it's quite obvious now that the cities have a distinct theme from each other. We have the educational, all the blah 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 things. So this is the tourist city, industrial city, just like this one. This one is a self-sufficient place that doesn't need much, but there are almost no houses here anymore. These are all real modern buildings, if I'm correct. Maybe we can also ban electrical vehicles here or something. It's also quite funny. Encourage biking. Heavy traffic ban. Nobody can drive through the city that's heavy traffic. Electrical cars. We'll make this really some modern city, or a we'll see how this goes. Oh, this is a weird park here. That looks really crappy. Have to put it somewhere else, maybe here at the coast. Fire is still burning here. Let's see if we have a decent... Oh, we don't have a fire station. Oh my dear. Cannot have that, especially if it's a real sustainable little village. Put it here. I'm guessing that the city will or the village will expand this way later on, so could be smart. Good plan. So this is sustainable city, the industrial city, the tourist city, education city, leisure city, another tourist city, a stupid village city. No, it's a village. And we have Torstad is also an industrial place, city, with 7,000, so it declined a little bit here, because I believe they had 9,000. So that will be all for this episode, so I'll see you guys at the next episode. Okay, I'll see you guys at the next episode then. Bye bye.